Live, 24 hours a day, Radio Evolved from Alam Collector Records.
Good evening, everybody. Sunday again, Sunday fun day. It comes around so quick. I've got my energy back this week, you'll be glad to hear. So none of this feeling lethargic like last week. I'll crack on with a bit of music to get the show going. And hi to everyone in the Discord. If you want to chat during the show, we have a lot of fun posting lots of gifs, lots of different things that we post to match each song that we're playing, some things to talk about, some competitions. You can win some crypto, all sorts going on. Start with a bit of D-Stage chilling. Don't talk, just listen. Well, that was a nice way to start the show. Bit of D-Stage chilling there. Don't talk, just listen. Kind of electronic jazz, I suppose you'd call that, would you? I don't know. Does it defy genres? Just a great way to start the show. It's a bit longer than we normally have on the show, but actually there's a number of submissions that's about right. Might do an extended show tonight again. But we're going to have to pick from the YouTube playlist that we have spinning 24 hours a day. What I haven't managed to do, you'll probably notice that I've now managed to get the 24-hour stream going on both YouTube and BitTube. So if you watch it on BitTube, you get crypto basically for watching the live stream. How cool is that? So you can get your music submitted, get some new people hopefully watching it. It's early days, so we're not getting many people watching at the moment. But if you watch it on BitTube, then you will get, as I say, you earn some tube which you can trade, and I do as well, which I can put towards building everything to support you all. The only thing I haven't got figured out, well, I know how to do it, but it's a bit of a pain in the butt, is to get this show going out on BitTube and YouTube at the same time. So at the moment, the live show on a Sunday is only on YouTube, but as soon as it's finished, it will go back to being on both again. So give that a listen during the week if you can. Give it a little watch and earn yourself some crypto. So yeah, a few things to talk about later on. We've got the usual competitions. We've had 5 people, including myself, entering Chad's competition. So better than last week, but still not good enough. All you got to do is submit a tune, a song, yours or somebody else's. Just comment on one of either his Steemit post or his Wowshares post. Just comment with a song that you think matches the picture. There's no right or wrong answer or song because it gets picked by a random... we're going to use a dice this week. I've got a 5-sided dice, a virtual dice that I've found that I can use on screen. So we're going to do that. But hopefully we'll get more than 6. Mind you, the dice goes up to I don't know what number. It's very cool having a virtual dice. I haven't got to go and buy lots of different sided dice. Anyway, bit more music. We'll go a bit of Icon Dark now. So we'll go from something light to something dark. Bad Gateway. just turn straight down. Bad gateway there. Sorry about that. I do hate the pause when it just skips tracks on a playlist on Tune because it doesn't work properly. Anyway, yeah, great one there. So we've had a light, some light and some dark. I just remembered I announced it was going to be collab week this week, and I think everyone forgot because I know I did during the week. But anyway, never mind. Yeah, so Wink and Woo just mentioned in the Discord chat about the change to Steemit. So those of you that are on Steemit, they've made an upgrade, which it's a good thing because it's basically increasing security. So it makes it much more difficult for your funds to get stolen. So they've separated the wallet out the same way as you've got on Wowshare. So it's now a separate login for the wallet. The idea being that to use Steemit, I mean, the whole point is that your Steam sits on a blockchain, on the Steam blockchain, and the wallet is where where you access your Steam, and you can power up and power down and move it around and whatever you want to do. That is something that sits on the blockchain, and there are other apps that can use that, like DSound, for example. It's not reliant on Steemit.com. Steemit.com is just like the main interface into there. So the idea is that now you can log on to Steemit with the lowest security key. So basically your posting key only. And so if someone happens, if you leave your computer on or something and you're logged in, no one can get hold of your funds or get hold of your passwords or anything unless you're logged into your wallet. And the idea is the wallet requires a stronger password because you need to, because that's where your crypto's stored, your Steam. So if you've tried to log in and you haven't stored your original password, what you can do the first time you try to go in if you try and log in the way you normally do, and it's not the posting key into Steemit.com, it will tell you there's a PDF document that you can download. If you download that, it's got all your passwords and your keys in it. So make sure you take a copy of those and then delete the PDF file, for goodness sake, because I don't think it tells you that, but the PDF file has all your keys on. So if that's just sitting unprotected on your computer, that kind of defeats the object. So make sure you delete that afterwards and empty your trash can and everything. And then you can go into the wallet and log in. Make sure you take a copy of all your keys. What I'd recommend is you put them on a piece of paper, laminate it or stick it in some plastic bags and store it somewhere safe. Because I know Steam maybe is not worth that much at the moment, but the feeling is now that we're at the bottom of the market, things are going to pick up and hopefully Steam will follow Bitcoin, etc. And you could be it could be worth a few thousand if you're keeping your Steam and powering it up and delegating it to Music Voter so that we can, so Music Voter can give you bigger upvotes, then, it could be looking really good in a year or two's time. It's good to plan ahead and keep these things. If you're cashing out now because you need the money, fair enough, but it's probably not the best time. I must say, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You're supposed to say that, aren't you? Okay, so yeah, so that's how it works. If you've got any questions, ask us in the Discord, because plenty of us have already... I know I tried to log into one of my accounts and thought, oh, damn, I haven't got the password. But the PDF document sorted me out. So there you go. Right, bit of... So we've had some light with D-Stay Chilling. We've had some dark with Icon Dark. And now we've got some heavy with Alex World.
Welcome to Radio Evolve.
Lying in my you be happy, happy like me, 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 happy like me.
Oh yes, indeed. I'd not heard that before. I've seen the picture come up. I recognise the little people, little happy people. Wow, love it, love it. There's so much that's great about the community that we have. You know, there's just so much great about it. But collaborations, I mean, that's what we're all about, really, isn't it? I mean, there are so many fantastic collaborations that have come out of the community, and it warms my cockles. And that was that's made my day already. In fact, I've had a good day. The sun was shining down on Brighton when I did the dad taxi thing for 2 hours this morning. Didn't mind that. I worked on a bit of new music as well, and now we've got Radio Evolved. Fantastic stuff from Black Eye Butterfly and Degsy there. So the other thing that launched this week, or the platform that launched this week that we're all on now, is Narrative. It's been a long time coming. Let me just, I haven't actually got let me sign in quickly or go to it. So for those of you that haven't seen it, they've put a lot of thought into this platform. You can see when you look at it. And if you look at everything that they've been like emailing out over the last, how long was it ago when we first heard about it? So there's definitely a lot of thought gone into it. And I don't know about you, but I think it looks, this is, it's not actually the best, screen. Let's try that one. So yeah, so Narrative is another blogging platform. I don't know why it's not loading, but there we go. So it's another blogging platform, and it has, you probably on the surface it just looks like any other, but they've really thought about how to kind of get people engaged on it. So you have to purchase a niche for a year, what they call a niche. And I purchased the musician's niche. And Raoul from Spawn Band, who also runs For the Love of Bands, he purchased independent music. So by using those tags, you can use up to 3 tags when you put a post on, and you will get rewarded in NRVE tokens. I think it pays out after about a month, so they haven't released any information about that yet. But if you purchase a niche like I have, then you earn, I think it's 10% of the rewards from that niche, which obviously I will plough back into the community, into everything I do to try and build things up and support you all. And you also earn from it as well, the more you do on it. I added it to the content generator on atomcollectorrecords.com. So if you use atomcollectorrecords.com for your music, even if you don't put your music on there for people to listen to, you can use the content generator. It saves you a lot of time, so you can get your music out onto more platforms, potentially in front of more, potential fans, and also earn some crypto as well. So I will just quickly show you that as well. So if you go into the content, I really need to move these damn penguins out of the way. Let's pop you up there and pop you over there. So if you just pick a track on here, for example, click on the update promote. There we go. And then click on the share promote over here. I haven't really got the screen set up very well. But what you'll see at the top now is there's a new icon here for Narrative. If you click on that, Narrative at the moment, it doesn't like lots of images being added, like pasted in. It struggles. So I've created a different area on the content generator. So all you do is you just click at the start of the copy area and then scroll down to where it says end of copy, and then shift click, select it all, copy it and paste it. It tells you what to do on there. And then if you include the musicians tag, and then also independent music and also electronic music, which is owned by, was it Icon Dark? Did you have that one? So those 3, obviously if it's not electronic music, then you can use either music or something else. So yeah, we're all using that. It's it's going quite well. We're one of the top niches because because we're all supporting each other on there. So I recommend you apply to that. Get yourself. Oh, it wasn't you. Sorry, Archon. I've forgotten who it was now. It was Drum Operator, I believe. Drum Operator. That's it. So yeah, that's how that works. So we're all on there now. It's worth getting on there. It doesn't take, if you're using a content generator every day to put your music on D-Sound and all these different places, you might as well do it. Only takes you another like 30 seconds or something, and you can earn. And then you need to go in as well and tick the up thumb on everybody's posts and leave an icon. We've got a Discord channel like we have for all the other things. So go into that channel on Discord and leave your icon to say that you've clicked the thumb up on that person's post, and we all support each other, and we can get our music out to more people and earn some crypto, which is what it's all about, isn't it? Let's get on with a bit more music. What have we got next? We got a bit of, just move my screen. We've got a bit of Turtle Project, The Game. Good film, that. I haven't watched that for years. Good film. Michael Douglas, The Game. Was the Rude Turtle Fantastic. That EP is just top notch. If you haven't heard it yet, listen to the whole EP. It's fantastic. So that was the Turtle Project. And what was I going to say? Oh, someone was asking for a link to Narrative, I think. There's a channel down below, on the left there. If you look down, there's a channel. Just click on one of the posts in there and that will take you to the platform, and it should ask you to, if you want to sign up. I don't know how it works now, because it used to be that you had to invite people and they would get put onto a waiting list, but now it's gone live. I don't know if it's just instant sign up or what. But yeah, get on there and yeah, it's another platform, isn't it? Madigo. I don't know how you pronounce it. Say nothing. That's probably what I should be doing.
Say nothing and you'll find something written in your heart every day. When your world seems troubled and it bursts your bubble, just give life a little space. 'Cause we're so precious and our words we treasure. Simply gotta have it our way. There's just no reason that a heart can lean on in a mind that's trapped into stain. And when those sweet opinions fall down by the million, that's when you know you've broken the chain. When we say nothing, don't ever care.
Mad Ego, apparently, is the way you pronounce it. That was Mad Ego with a bit of Regatta de Blanc there. Nice reggae-inspired song. Say Nothing. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. Let's do Chad's competition now and see who's going to be the winner, because that'll give you all a chance to enter. No excuses this week. We're going to do an extended show till 9:30, which is like nearly another hour. So you got plenty of time to go to Chad's competition when he posts it in a minute after we've done the prize for last week. And basically just put a song in either his Wowshares post or his Steemit post that you think reflects the image, the photo, whatever, that he's going to put in his new post, which he will post after we've done this. It doesn't even have to be your song. It can be a mainstream song, somebody else's song in the community. but you can win 100 airplay, and it's at the, we're just rolling a dice. So it's worth doing, and support Chad, because he's working really hard to get this off the ground. So let's do it. Let's see who's going to be the winner. So I posted it earlier, but basically we're going to use a dice. There's 5 entries. So if the dice comes up number 1, the Turtle Project wins the 100 airplay. If it's number 2, it's me, and we'll spin it again. If it's number 3, it's Sam Proc. Number 4, Black Eye Butterfly. And number 5, Wink and Woo. So this dice doesn't make a noise, but it does roll. So let's see who it's going to be. Here we go. Oh, it didn't work. Hang on. Here we go. The winner is number 4. Congratulations, Black Eye Butterfly. If you could, Chad, if you can send a message to Julie, my wife, who is ACR Rewards on Discord, and just tell her who the winner was and tell her what his BTS name is. I think she knows anyway. And tell her that he wins the 100 airplay this week. Fantastic stuff. So let's, if you can post now onto the Discord this week's competition, both the WoW shares and Steam It links, please. And then if everybody can go and enter during the show, so you don't forget, that would be fantastic. So please do that, and we will play a bit more music while you're sorting that out. This is the last one of the tune submissions, and then we're going to move over to YouTube videos after this. So this is Billy Korg, Serving and Obey radio edit.
Of nothing. Feels like we are crawling back to life we ever had. Serve and obey. Walls are about to break, about to fall to rain. As they always do. To your law you must obey, unless we hang the queen. We're all living night and day. We all serve it like slaves. They have given back the rest of nothing. to life we ever had. Serve and obey. Yeah, the crowd always bleed. The crowd always bleed. Oh, they always bleed. On and now it's coming back to you through the lies you do.
Powerful stuff.
Hey, you.
I wasn't expecting that end bit. It looked like it had finished. Powerful stuff there from Billy Corg and I've forgotten his name. Six Stone. Where is he? You should get him into here. We're playing his music. He should be here, shouldn't he? Anyway, fantastic stuff. That's the end of the tune tracks. We're going to move over to the YouTube videos that have been submitted in a minute. But firstly, Chad has posted this week's competitions into the Discord. Please go and it would be great if you could give them both 100% upvote stroke reward, because if we can get the rewards up, Music Voter is voting at 100% as well, but if we can get the rewards, the steam that it's earning up, then Chad has kindly said he will use the earnings from it to go to the winners as well. So click on one of those. Just go and post a song. It doesn't even have to be, you don't have to think about it too hard. Just have a look at the image that's in those posts and pick either the Steam It or the Wow Shares post. And in the comment, literally post a link to a YouTube video or a track on Tune or wherever, SoundCloud, and put your BitShares username in there. And that's it. You got a chance to win Airplay next week. As simple as that. So let's move over to the whale shares. Let's move over to the YouTube videos now, and let's see what we've got coming up. We're going to start with Flying Face by the Venus Overload, which was submitted by Dislocated Flowers. Here we go.
Right, but you know I don't mind. Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Flying Face, submitted by Dislocated Flowers. I have trouble remembering stuff, as you know. Hence the song that I wrote called Memory Leak. The only trouble with these videos is they're different sizes and they kind of, some of them stretch and fill the screen, some of them don't. So I'm having to move it around a bit. So bear with me a second. The next one is Haze with a little bit of me in it, by Skull, and he's created a nice little video using some of that stock footage that we're all using. So this is Haze by Skull featuring me. Quite effective, the free videos that you get to put together. How long did that take you to put that video together, Skull? They're pretty good, aren't they? The stock footage. And I mean, yeah, it just works. I mean, a lot of them just work with the ambience of the music and everything, and they don't take that long. What I like about, I guess you can do it on all the apps now, but I use iMovie. It takes you a little bit of time to get used to things, but I like the way you can kind of reverse the footage. So what I tend to do is I'll get a clip. I download one of these royalty-free clips, and I'll play it forward, and then I'll paste it again, and then basically play it in reverse. So it's kind of seamless because it goes to the end and then goes backwards again. And it can be really effective, and you can speed it up and slow it down and stuff, and you can change it to black and white. You can be as creative as you want, or you can just paste them in with the song, just have the same one looping, whatever. It's worth doing because then you can put it on N Topaz as well and help those guys out. Because Sad Heaven, who was in the chat earlier, I guess it's late there, I don't know, he's had to go. But he's one of the curators, and they put a lot of effort in. So it's worth spending a bit of time creating a video. It gives you another outlet for your music because you can put it onto DTube. I'd forgotten about DTube, to be honest. I uploaded... so there's a song that we did as part of our set last weekend where our bassist daughter came up on stage and played bass, and then our bassist played mandolin. And we played Hospital Bed live. So I've put that up on YouTube and DTube and N Topaz now. So if you want to have a little look at that, it's quite an interesting... it was basically, it's basically the first time we've had that many people on stage. And it's the first time she's ever played with us. She's rehearsed like 3 times. And she played bass on Cliche as well, which I'll be putting up at some point. But there you go. That was that. So I think it's probably a time for a bit of this.
It's time to pull it out the hat. Tune playlist.
Okay, let's do the hat, shall we? It's been another fantastic week. I have been on the Notes Exchange in the week, and it's still not like, you know, it's not worth a fortune, but you can sell them. There are people selling and buying. I mean, I'm doing a little bit of trading on there as well, actually, so you might end up selling them to me. But if you do want to, you know, if you're getting a lot, like if you win the prize and you do want to cash some out, you can get something for it. So it's better than nothing. Or you can just hold on to them. But the prize is great because we're still the #1 playlist. You know, and if Tune does take off again, which you would hope it would, the fact that it's still going is encouraging. So, you know, I mean, and the crypto market does definitely seem to be hotting up again now, which is great news. There's talk that it's not quite the bottom yet. We might get another drop. But, you know, we seem to be near the bottom and we're kind of bouncing along. And hopefully they're saying within the next 6 months to a year, we're going to start climbing back up again. So let's hope that a lot of these platforms are just kind of keeping themselves ticking over, doing a bit of development in the background, ready for when things start to hot up again. It seems to be getting a lot of interest in crypto now in the mainstream, in the media and on Google searches and all sorts going on. So, yeah, hopefully we're coming out of that, what they call the crypto winter, and things will start looking up. We've got all these new platforms launching, so they must be confident. Let's hope Tune have got something up their sleeve to surprise us so that the price goes up. But anyway, that's enough of me waffling. Let's do the hat. So we got the 2 prizes as usual. If you're new to the show, the way that it works is that we have a playlist on Tune. You have to come to our Discord, which is on the screen there. You submit a song into the playlist within the channel, which is called Tune April Playlist at the moment. You put your song in there. That's uploaded to Tune, and you agree to play the playlist once a day, and you leave an emoji to say that you've done that. If you don't play it and leave your emoji, you get removed from the playlist and you're not part of the competition. So we've got all the names in the hat. We pull out the first prize, which is a different number of notes depending on how much the playlist has earned each week. And then the second name out of the hat, we all agree to go and tip the song from that artist 100 notes each. So, without further ado, I will go and get my lovely pink hat. Because I still haven't got my new hat. I said to my daughter, shall I just make it? And she said, no, I'm going to do it. So anyway, I better not. You know, you don't argue with women, do you? Right. Okay, so I still haven't got a drum roll. Someone remind me in the week or send me a drum roll sound effect or a video would be better so that I can do that. Anyway. First prize this week. Let's give it a good shake. Try not to lose them. First prize goes to... It is... Gajart. congratulations, Gajart. You win the first prize. And the second prize, where we all tip 100 notes to the song on the playlist, is Peter and Ella, our friends from Australia. I know they can't make the show live, but I think they listened to it in the car the next day or something. So congratulations, Peter and Ella. If someone can post their track into the Discord, Peter and Ella's track, and we can go and vote on it with 100 notes. Right, we've got one more video in the YouTube playlist, and then it's going to be time to... in fact, you guys can just get some videos or some tune tracks ready that you want played, because I'll extend the show for another half an hour if you want, and we can carry on having some fun. But this is the last of the submitted ones, and this is... it's featuring me again, I'm afraid. This is Wink and Woo, Way Back Home, and he did a video today. I haven't even seen it yet, because I've been busy today. So, Way Back Home, Wink and Woo.
Navigating
have my tight trousers on for that one. That was the video. Yeah, great video. Wink captures the essence of the song, I think, nicely. So yeah, that's everything that's been submitted for this week, but I'm happy to carry on for another half an hour if you want. Either submit some stuff in the Discord and I'll play it. If you want some, feel free to, we can do 2 from everybody tonight. Not a problem. While you're doing that, I'm just gonna pick something from the usual playlist, which I forgot to get ready. So, ignore that. Just give me a second here, and I will find that playlist, and I will play something from it. Let's have a look. Here we go. Right, the big one.
Live, 24 hours a day. You are watching Radio Evolved from Alan Collector Records.
That's the one. Right, let's pick a song. What do I fancy? I'm just having a little bit look down. Something a bit different, I think. Oh, let's have a bit of Bees to Honey, Buffinger Buzzin' remix. How about that? Yes, indeed. That was a bit of Bees to Honey Buffinger Buzzing remix. I got me dancing. I don't know about you. Hugo Chill has just submitted one into Radio Evolve submission. So we haven't had a Hugo Chill tonight. So let's get that one going now. This is Hugo Chill, Trinity Roy, Sama Makosa.
Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Well, your daddy's rich and your mama's so good looking, yeah. So hush, little baby. No, 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 don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. You're gonna spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. Until that morning, there ain't nothing that can harm you. Nothing at all. So hush, little baby. No, 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 don't you cry. I said, no, I really don't really want to lose this. No, I really don't really want to lose this. No, I really don't really want to lose this. No, I really don't really want to lose this. No, I really don't really want to lose this. No, I really don't really want to lose this. No, I really don't really want to lose this. No, I really don't really want to lose this. Summertime blues. No, I really don't really want to lose some summertime blues. No, I really don't really want to lose this summertime blues. No, I really don't really want to lose this summertime blues. This summertime blues. This summertime blues. This summertime, my course, summertime blues. I don't want to lose. Don't want to lose.
serious message, but a fantastic song. Great version there. Really giving it the funk, man. That was Trinity Roy. Produced by Hugo Chill. Did you play the guitars on that, Hugo Chill? Or did you just produce it? Fantastic stuff. If you can submit your tracks into, I just posted it in Discord, into the Radio Evolve channel, the usual one. Because I just realised after getting you all to post it in there, there have been so many GIFs that I can't scroll all the way up and find them now. In the meantime, I'm going to play another track from our album that's coming out on the 26th of April. Let's see. Let's play. Yeah, this one's called Bulletproof. Hope you enjoy it. I've got the horrible spinning circle of death at the second. Oh no. Well, it might not be playing this.
Don't let the media be your teacher, 'cause they spend millions trying to reach you. But the truth is clouded by their gold. They treat us all like dumb ragdoll. It's up to you to find the facts. Don't rely on a bunch of hacks. Dig down deep, uncover the truth. 'Cause knowledge is power, makes you bulletproof. They use adverts and social media, but all they do is try to coerce you. Slowly they will change your views, so make your stand, become bulletproof. It's up to you to find the facts. Don't rely on a bunch of hacks. Dig down deep, uncover the truth. 'Cause knowledge is power, makes you bulletproof. Bow, 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 bulletproof. Bow, 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 bulletproof. Bow, 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 bulletproof. Knowledge is power, makes you bulletproof. A little bit of science goes a very long way. Try and convince us everything is okay. We're all too busy to check any further. But they are selling us slow murder. It's up to you to find the facts. Don't rely on a bunch of hacks. Dig down deep, uncover the truth. 'Cause knowledge is power, makes you bulletproof.
if the Minions weren't copyright, I would use that in a music video. That's perfect. I was laughing so much. Brilliant. So yeah, that's one of the ones from the album that we recorded at rehearsals. Yeah, it was recorded on a couple of Zoom mics, as I said. Then I overdubbed the vocals again, which is why you get a bit of like double tracking kind of sound. And the Turtle Project mastered it for us, so it lifted it even more. So we really enjoyed putting that. It was nice to finally get the band's music after like a year to actually get it recorded, even if it was only on like Zoom mics. But there you go. So let's see what we've got submitted now. Let's have a look. Right, we've got a bit of DNA by Wink and Woo. Let's have that up next. It's a tune track. Just whip back over to where I was playing it before. Here we go. So this is DNA by Wink and Woo.
Love's unkind, honor opined. It's also blind, I tend to find. No one heeds the warning signs. Love subverts and undermines. But you just can't stay away. Baby, it's in your DNA. No matter what you might say. Baby, it's in your DNA. It speaks in tongues. It has been known to eat its young. Love has no rhyme or reason. Love's confusion, love's Cartesian. But you just won't keep away. Baby, it's in your DNA. No matter what you might say. Baby, it's in your DNA. It's in your DNA. No matter
what's amazing about the amount of music that we're putting out as a community is that I actually call that old school wink now. It feels like it was so long ago that you were doing the kind of disco synth stuff, because you've done sort of more experimental and more soulful stuff recently. It's actually, that was like a throwback, and it was only a few months ago. Fantastic. I didn't realise the time. It's 9:30. I haven't got time for any more, I'm afraid. I'm getting quite tired standing here now. It's because I have the light really dim, so you can see the lights behind me and you haven't got to see my face too much. It makes me quite sleepy and staring at the screen the whole time. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the show. Please support Chad's competition. If you haven't done so already, just go over there now. Give it 100% upvote or a reward on Whale Shares. Comment with a track that matches the image. Doesn't matter if it's obvious or not. And then you get a chance to win the airplay and support the competition. And there'll be Steam prizes soon when it's accumulated enough. Chad has kindly said he will reward, he will basically use 100% of the rewards from the post to do that. So that's very kind of him. Thank you very much. And remember to go and vote 100 notes, tip 100 notes on the second prize track for our tune playlist competition that we drew out of the hat earlier. That's it for this week then. Thank you again. See you all next week. Get lots of submissions in, videos and tracks. And let's see if we can fill up the submissions as well, so that we don't have to go and find extras. But anyway, it's been fun. I've enjoyed it a lot. It's been great as usual. Great to see you all in the chat nice and early. You were all here. A lot of you here early. But fantastic. Enjoyed it a lot. Hope you did. See you all next week. Get your penguin suits on. It's time to do the penguin pogo.